This story is called Avocado Baby. Do you know what this is? It's an avocado. It's very squashy. And inside is a huge stone, which if you plant in the garden, will turn into an avocado tree. Let's find out about Avocado Baby. Mr. and Mrs. Hargraves and their 2 children were not very strong. Mrs. Hargraves was expecting another baby, and they all hoped that he would not be as weak as they were. They wanted him to be strong. "Oh," said Mrs. Hargraves, "I do hope he's going to be a strong baby." The new baby was born, and everybody was very happy. They took the baby home, but when they got the baby home, he didn't want to eat anything, and he became weaker and weaker. He didn't want to eat anything at all. And Mrs. Hargraves became very upset. She tried to feed the baby. She tried everything, but each time he shook his head and said no. Mrs. Hargraves started to cry. "What can I do?" she said. "He doesn't want to eat anything." "What about giving him an avocado?" said the children. "Avocado?" said Mrs. Hargraves. "Yes, there's an avocado in the fruit bowl," said one of the children. "He might like it." They didn't know how the avocado had ever got there, because Mr. and Mrs. Hargraves had never bought an avocado. It just appeared one day. They gave the baby a little bit of avocado, and he liked it, and he ate it. And from that day on, amazing things started to happen. The baby became stronger and stronger and stronger. He didn't eat anything else, just an avocado. He was so strong that he could break from the straps in his chair. He could pull all the children uphill in a cart, and he could take off the side of his cot. Each day he got stronger and stronger and stronger. One night, a burglar got into the house. The burglar crept in through the window. The baby woke up and, hearing the burglar moving about downstairs, leapt out of its cot. The baby went downstairs and picked up a broom. He chased the burglar. "Help!" cried the burglar, and ran out of the house. He was so frightened that he dropped his bag of all the things he'd stolen. The next day, Mr. Hargraves put a notice on the gate. "Beware of the baby," it said. "That should keep the burglars out," said Mr. Hargraves. The baby got stronger and stronger. He would help carry the shopping in. He would help with moving the furniture and push the car when it would not start. He was very strong indeed. One day, 2 bullies were waiting for the children in the park. They were sitting on the fence. "Ha! Look at those 2, they said. "Ha! Look at those 2, so weak, and with that baby. The bullies were unkind. The bullies pushed the children and started being very nasty. And baby didn't like it, so he jumped out of the pushchair and went towards the bullies. "Stop," he said, but they wouldn't. So he picked up the bullies and and he threw them into the pond with a splash. The bullies jumped out of the pond and ran away as quickly as they could. Each day, the baby gets stronger and stronger. And each day, the baby eats an avocado pear.